Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the CWL Finals here in the beautiful Miami Convention Center. It may be sunny and nice outside, but that just makes it perfect conditions to host Call of Duty tournament. My name is Miles Ross, and joining me as ever, the FFS, the wonderful Giant Spain himself. It's Momo PW7 Whitfield. How you doing, mate?
I'm very good. glad to get this game underway for sure. Obviously, we've been hanging out on Brava for a little bit. Every single game is so intense here. The CWL Finals, of course. The money is ramped up, the pressure is ramped up, and this one should be an absolute banger.
I mean, the tensions could not be higher for these teams. We do have an absolute humdinger for you, boys and girls. It's going to be Gen.G versus eUnited, and here are your maps. Arsenal, Hacienda, Arsenal, and should we need it, and I think we will. I hope we will. We're going to have a frequency and a payload to finish this one off. This is already underway, friends. Strap yourselves in. The map has begun.
Just to recap, eUnited 3-0 reciprocity to get to this point. Gen.G with a hot 3-1 over Splice. And if my memory serves you well, I believe this was one of the maps as well. Gen.G, an Envoy, he's going to find himself a double sim from Pristini. He'll have to hit that respawn and get back into the mix, but holding the central hardpoint for now is going to be Gen.G with the first 20 seconds, and judging by that minimap, they're looking to get the last 22.
This is a blistering start from Gen.G. As you can see, kills are plenty for everybody. Envoy with 3-0 so far. 400 away from streaks. As he can find another. A tactical retreat might be in order here. Lovely cluster goes out just to try to slow the tide. But wow, Simp is made of something different. Nice kill to him. Hardpoint flips. Gen.G still with a perfect hold so far, as Abizi just ruins that one. Can he hold it for long, though? Well,
first points on the board for eUnited, as they're going to get a couple more, as they're going to look to hold it from the top. But Envoy and Major Maniac have other ideas here. Nagafen on a bit of a sneaky flank, trying to catch someone off guard. That's someone being Clayster, as the 50 points do come in for Gen.G. And it's a strong start. Now, judging by this Gen.G roster, obviously we all know the roster mania that went back and forth with Nagafen and Space, but for me, the real standout player has been Morgs over the past couple of series, and alongside Envoy. Well, for eUnited, Abizi and Sim, star-studded lineup for both teams here, and as we see Pristini, he's going to take down Major Maniac with a headset. We are going to see 18 seconds left as the rotation will hit. Looks like Gen.G maybe one step ahead.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought on Morgs. He has been solid as a rock so far in the competition. Continued form here would be ideal against eUnited, but that scoreline is working out again. Envoy really picking up the slack. Havoc 4-1. Pristini making his way forward. Heavy covering fire comes down by Morgs just to suppress him, but he manages to slip the net and he gets another shot at this one. He finds two. That's very sneaky, Pristini. How many more can he get? He's got backup now, and there's the contest.
Got 13 bullets in the chamber. Trying to find some more. Will he need any more? That's the question. No, finds one more. Morgs, but it's a yellow kill feed there as Gen.G bite back, and they're going to get back into the hardpoint. Havoc and Maniac are going to be holding this one. 35 seconds still to play for. Gen.G could tip it over that triple-digit mark right here on the jet. Defending from the front. Havoc, known for his shot punches, that up-close battle of the sword, but as he goes back and forth between the twins, Envoy and Morgs here, we do see Arcees find himself a lightning strike. Nothing more, though.
Yeah, Clay's trying to get in the mix. He finds his second kill of the match. Make it 3. Good stuff there from Clay. The final 15 seconds, he almost gives Abizi a little bit of a haircut up top. That's fine, all good. We'll let that one slide as eUnited continue to get the points. This is good work from them. As we go towards that next hard point. Again, Gen.G set up, locked and loaded, ready for this one. Envoy nades are out and about, as he will be dropped very, very quickly. Nagafen, go away from the light, my son. But watch out for that lightning strike. As Arcees finds one, he finds a teammate, but he does clear out that top gun. Now a quick retake from Gen.G is all they need as the hard point flips.
And it's interesting because Gen.G, obviously before when they played Splice, the reason they were winning the respawns, and the hard points in particular, was the rotations, and it seems like they're doing the same here against eUnited. They're the first to set up, however Arcees and that lightning strike do break through for now. Clay getting into the mix, he's going to find number 5 on the board. As we see Abizi slip and slide, finds one, shot in the back by Havoc.
That had been absolutely ridiculous, and Simp's going to try to find the second and pick that one up. We like it, he keeps the pace going. No one can quite keep up with Simp right now, as he's having a real nice start to this one. The old shot punch, in that order I might add, as he goes down. Abizi gets to take over in middle, 15 seconds go towards Gen.G, and again closely contested hardpoint in the first set of rotations. Simp lined up, ready for the next. Gen.G, that 4-man push through that backhand side of the map. Far left on the minimap as they try to wrap through. No one really in position to help contest this. Clace is going to make a move for it soon, but again, there's a lot of members of Gen.G flooding the front, and they're going to hurt real bad soon.
Yeah, this has been a good 60 seconds, 90 seconds for eUnited. They've actually got the rotation here. They won't have the spawns for this hardpoint, but they've already got it locked down, and some teams will be able to kind of go 50-50 and rotate back to the middle. We all know what a bit of a money pit that can be. as Simp still up top in trophy. The Sorg, lightning speed as he finds a double there, but shot in the back by Morgs. He's going to find his 7th. That was a 3-kill streak, but he gets shut down for now. Contestion going back and forth, no one able to do anything, but the bait and switch for Gen.G is on point. And not only are they looking to get the last 25, they're actually looking for the rotation as well. But Envoy is going to be found with Clayster.
Get a team that can do it both. Havoc on the outside of the map now, trying to just find a little bit of sneaky angles. He's not really going to work out. Naga, slow game for him, but still the scoreline dictates everything. I mean, we saw an incredible series from Gen.G when they were getting outslayed so heavily in their last series. They still managed to win. I mean, it's ridiculous to see how well they can play these hard points, and so far so good. eUnited still have a little bit of work to do before they can get back into this one, and this is how they go about it, holding the lab like this.
127, 99 here as eUnited get over the triple-digit mark. 45 seconds left, plenty of time, but there's 2 players coming in from either side. Nagafen's going to find one. This could be the perfect pinch as Morgs get in. The trophy systems goes down. The window is the last player alive where Havoc is taking out Kitchen. Gen.G, a perfect break. Attack 5 has been invested. Nagafen still with that lightning strike. Envoy and Havoc have their specialists too. This could get a little messy.
Yeah, eUnited are spread all across the map right now, and they can make this pinch work, but the timing's got to be absolutely pristine. Here we go. 20 seconds left on the lab. They can either choose to break or they can invest towards that next hard point. Looks like they're going to be going towards next, with the final few moments going to Gen.G again, but the final few moments, all these little grains of sand build up and become a mountain eventually, and right now Gen.G is building a mighty fine lead, and it ain't getting any prettier right now, friends. Holding the back, taking care of spawns. The 5-man push now developing from eUnited. They have to make something special happen right about now.
Yeah, and this is kind of getting dangerous for eUnited because Gen.G, they're actually taking this lead and they're not even investing in anything. They've still got 3 specialists. They've still got 2 streaks to play with. On the flip side, eUnited, they have a Tempest, a Slam, and that's about it.
Naga's on a 7-kill spree right now. He's managed to really turn that frown upside down. He's got streaks to work with. The Tempest still ready if he wants it. Can he find the 8th? Is he going to chase this one down? I mean, they're surrounded on all sides. It may be time for a kill streak just to start and relieve some of that pressure. But look, the kills start to go the way of eUnited. 25 seconds left on this hard point. When he respawns, Nagafen can unleash hell, and here it comes. That's the Hellstorm right on top, finds 2, cuts the reinforcement line out entirely, and now you're going to have a very soft, squishy hard point.
And this is the exact same as the previous rotation. Gen.G, 1 step ahead towards Jed as well. They lead by 70, still got streaks, still got specialists to play with. But more importantly than anything, they have the positioning. And eUnited, they don't really have much to break, bar the specialists that they may be able to invest here. But I'd like to think this trophy's going down. This flak jacket's being pulled out. We'll have to wait and see for that one though. Nagafed still with the lightning. Abizi opens up the account with a Slam. The War Machine has been put to use, but the flak jacket comes through. Slam nullified, and eUnited suddenly start to turn the tables.
Oh, BZ with the anti-air there to close out Havoc before he can even get the Slam through. Nagafen finds 2 with his lightning strike, and here we go. We have a hard point in the hands of eUnited. They have to hold on for the break. The War Machines comes out for Envoy. The lightning strike coming through as well. It's an absolute fiesta there on the jet, and it looks like it's still in the hands of eUnited. They've lived to fight another day. Morgs is he's there. He's still trying to make that kill happen. If he can find one hole in the armor of eUnited, he could allow his team to get through, and Major Maniac's going to lead the charge.
The last 60 seconds haven't gone either way, but really, what do you see? Gen.G burning 2 specialists, burning 2 streaks, and really, that's about it. They still lead 40 points away from victory in map number 1. RCT still with the Tempest, Nagafen as well, and here we go, talking to the thing itself, zapping away, only finds 1 connection. Nothing more than that, as Gen.G still in control, but will be broken. Last player alive, number 8, that's going to be Envoy, and he's going to find 1.
Desperation's starting to sit in. Abizi fighting for everything it's worth here on the hard point. RCT's wins a big one against Havoc there. Nagafen now making his way forward. He could ruin this with Tempest right now. He could close this one out. There's plenty of time to do this. They can break this slowly. Tempest at the ready. Here we go. It's some high voltage opportunities here. Can he capitalize? Can he find it? Envoy on the flank. What was that? That was interesting enough. He's going to find 1. He can't get the second on the hipfire as Simp extinguishes and unplugs the Tempest. 20 seconds remain on this hard point, and eUnited still have it.
Yeah, the slaying side of things most definitely favoring Gen.G. Simp the only one to really step it up. Abizi neutral at 21 and 21, but Envoy and Morgs as well taking this game by the scruff of his neck. 10 seconds is all it takes. It's about rotation. You see that minimap. You see all 4, now 5 players from Gen.G setting up. What do eUnited have in the tank?
Well, now they got nothing. Their positions been given away by that vision pulse. They have to watch this one very carefully. Win those gunfights that they've got the enemies 1 step ahead. Havoc's in the vents. He's not going to get the second. Envoy trying to take care of his player that's on the outside of food, and here we go, straight into the hard point. Guns blazing. The tip of the spear was Arsty's, and now he's just been snapped across the knee of Major Maniac. 40 seconds left, and Gen.G can do it here. Locking down food, locking down the front street. Clay, he may be buried out in the sand there if he's not careful as Havoc locks it down. Major Maniac gets the kills, and it's looking good for Gen.G. 10 seconds for the win.
5 seconds is all they need. They've got the War Machine, they've got 2 sets of streaks. Envoy's positive by 10. Across the board, Gen.G out-rotate, outplay, and outsmart eUnited in map number 1. A class act, and Gen.G once again take the lead in the series.
It looked relatively simple. It didn't look hard. They weren't sweating too much.
For me, it comes down to the rotations. They're one step ahead, and again, the slaying ability of this team. You know, they're not the superstars on social media, but they are a core 5 that just seem to come out on top time and time again.
It's been the same thing we've been saying about them since the start of Black Ops 4. It's where have these players come from, how are they so good, and why do they keep destroying my favorite teams? Gen.G, once again, find that first map win. Let's have a quick look at the final minute of that hard point. Again, Gen.G, this is not the Gen.G of old. They do love to win first maps now and close out series quite comfortably. Gone are the days where we'd see them lose the hard points and then have to reverse sweep. Here's the final minute, friends, of that hard point. Yeah. Gen.G just so strong.
Yeah, it really was. And again, I talked about the slaying side of things, and it isn't everything. Kill death is not everything. But when you have just, you know, Clayster, -7, you've got Arsty's, Abizi, and of course, most importantly, Prestini at -10. The only player kind of stepping up was Sim. It's very difficult to win these rotations, to win these hard points and break through. You lose the specialist race, you lose the score streak race, and it really did go against them. I mean, Prestini did get that vision pulse, and it's not everything. But Gen.G, again, very cohesive as a team. They seem like they're on the same page. They're working very well together, and everyone putting in a shift. But it all just seems to come together at the right time. How many times do we see a kill feed where it was, you know, 4 of Gen.G taking down 4 of eUnited, and you had that hard reset for eUnited to kind of regain and go again, and that isn't easy, mentally and physically.
Tough work in our first map for eUnited, but Gen.G can sit very, very comfortably knowing that they had a certain degree of dominance there on Arsenal. However, we do have Search and Destroy up next. They're going to game type. The eUnited fans will be smiling and rubbing their hands together. Havoc is, man, Havoc really came to play here in Miami. So far, he has been an absolute standout. And again, Morks, another player you touched on just before the start of the matchup. Morks has been incredible. Morks has been so consistent thus far in Miami, the finals. I mean, we keep talking about, like, you know, the addition of Nagafen, what's that done to the squad? Obviously, Space is in the open bracket right now, I think. Maybe at some point, Space, how's it going, mate? Hope you're all good.
Qualified for champs, well done.
No worries there, but, like, I mean, there doesn't seem to be too much disarray in that entire team, given the fact that they've just made 2 team changes in a month.
And I think the key thing is, of course, we had Zero on the analyst desk. He kind of said, when you make a team change, or a roster change, or anything like that, or a role change, is making a little change. Gen.G, yes, it might be 1 player in, 1 player out, but the rest of the players are still doing what they do best. Morks, ICR, you know, the SMGs, the Sorg players, destroying. Look at this for a little stat, though. Search and Destroy KD. Havoc leads with a 1.43. Don't forget about number 5, though, down there. It's, of course, good old Morks, 1.32. First Bloods, though, 16.9%. It's aggressive, it's fast, it's Havoc and his shot punch.
Cannot deny, though, that Sim sitting there at the 1.36 is not a bad thing to see. And again, we did have a little taste of eUnited's Hardpoint earlier today in their matchups, and they were absolutely lights out. Very, very clinical play. 200 IQ plays all around. We'll see you on Reddit, friends. Havoc, though, doesn't matter how smart you are, no one is faster than Havoc right now.
Yeah.
The living weapon.
Not gonna lie, mid-sim there, number 4, apologies for that one. Of course, waving the flag for eUnited. First map, if you missed it, 250 to 184, Gen.G again. It was a complete blowout, but it seemed like a consistent. You know, these guys just seem to be 1 step ahead. However, Search and Destroy is a different ball game. Slower pace, maybe a little bit more strategy. And the gunfights, of course, more important. 1 life. We're gonna be rocking things on Hacienda. See if eUnited can pull back a map in the series. Of course, eUnited just coming off a hot 3-0 victory, a pretty easy 3-0 victory over Reciprocity.
It was easy.
Gen.G take out Splice.
It was pretty easy peasy. Watch out for the ICRs here on Hacienda. That's exactly what we're talking about. Clay, what have you got? He's not going to quite finish the kill, but Havoc will. And Havoc, he's just jumped straight top office. little too much there. Vigor. He bit off way more than he could chew. And wow, Mort's managing to get away with his life as well. Bomb goes down at B very, very fast. We still have Simp alive with that sniper rifle. Rotating out the back. We've got 2 members in water right now, and it's going to be Envoy way out and about, getting his toes wet.
Now, the positive thing for Envoy is he can start to rotate now. The negative thing is if his team go down, he's really out of position. A pretty wide spread here for Gen.G. eUnited. Seems like they've got all their eggs in one basket, and they're pushing. They're being aggressive, and they're on the bomb site. Clayster, skin of his teeth does stay alive there. Envoy trades things out. Simp does take it out down to a 2v2, but the time is more important than anything. Of course, you need that 7.5 for the defuse, and it simply isn't going to be there here. Simp may be looking for one more kill before going down, but with stripe in hand. Oh, you're kind of crazy, Simp. I'll give you that, but Gen.G, come out on top.
Well, I wouldn't even give him the chance to find those shots, because he will. He will find those shots. Mork's going to get the play, but a decent start from Gen.G. Pretty clinical. And then what we saw in the series with the eUnited versus Reciprocity, I mean, admittedly it was a frequency search and destroy, but very, very clinical plays from both sides. Very, very smart moves. Looking to see more of that cerebral gameplay coming out of eUnited. Right now, it's very, very hard to outskill Gen.G when everyone is shooting so well. You've got to outplay him. You don't want to go in those head-to-head gunfights.
And let's not forget as well, Gen.G, I said this time and time again, they were fantastic both with Nagafen and with Space, and that goes for S&D as well. So, you know, the fundamentals are there, and look at that, you're outnumbered 3-1, and talking to the man himself, Nagafen finds a nice double. He puts his team at a 5v2. This could be 2 very quick rounds here.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
What are you saying?
You just charge straight out, and they're going to rip you to pieces. They're going to chew you up, spit you out, see you in round 3. So far, Simp and Clay still fighting. They're not going down just yet. Simp making his way in towards the bomb site. Looking to recollect the bomb, and now it's Clayster. Well, you're in the right place at the right time, buddy. Nagafen now knows you're there. There's the dinner bell rung, and that's it. Gen.G will feast on the clayfish, whatever that is. Another round for Gen.G.
Maniac coming out with the best play, and again, just look at the positioning of Gen.G. Even if that kill doesn't go through, Nagafen, I think, just sliding forward, always available for the trade, putting yourself in the best positions and placed a very unfortunate position there. I think he had 3 bodies shooting at him. Gen.G get ready for the next round. Gone through some troubling times, Gen.G, ups and downs, but one player to stick around for a while. Major Maniac, of course, the tiny terror, the OG. The
OG, baby. Mork shouted at me before coming into this match. It was like, we're the new Gen.G. And I was like, aren't you the old Gen.G technically? And he was like, no, we're the new Gen.G. And I was like, all right, buddy, whatever you say, mate. Naga's going to find the first blood on a Pristini. We're going to get a snipe out of Simp. Try and level the playing field now. Cluster as well to work with.
I think Simp presumes he's pushed forward, but he hasn't. Could be caught off guard by... Oh! I don't know about you, but that was... I think I blinked at the wrong time right there.
Simp's hungry for more. He's just pushing this one forward. He's got tags. He's got tags with the cluster. He could maybe find something else there with a strife in hand. Waiting for the teammates to show up, the reinforcements to arrive, and here comes the cavalry. Simp's going to be up top. Ebeezy's trying to make his way through that connector. Can he see that little thigh, the little bit of butt just there on the right-hand side? He doesn't. Ebeezy slips through, and there it is. Major Maniac in a 1v1 now. Major Maniac, he's still alive. 25 seconds left to make a play with that bomb. You got to kill him when you have the chance, otherwise he will make you pay. 3v2. Advantage Gen.G.
Numbers against the United once again. It seems to be a reoccurring thing, this, and the bomb seems to be going down here, being shot from either side. The pinch is coming through. Number 2 is Havoc trading fire from above. And Nagafen cleans it up again. Gen.G. So clinical when it comes to these rounds.
And what a weird round. What a weird round that really was. Like, a lot of hesitation from both sides, and just when you know you have that advantage, Gen.G are absolutely impeccable. I mean, they really hit the gaps harder than anyone else does, and we've talked about Havoc all year long. He's one of the most aggressive Sorgs in the game.
I mean, you saw that in the stat lineup before about not necessarily at the top of the KD, that's incredible, but his first blood percentage, he doesn't always win them, but to be picking up nearly 17% of that, incredible.
EMP goes out for information. Information gathered, but the bomb has made its way all the way towards A, and you know what? Gen.G have not fallen for the trick. They have not closed formation, they haven't changed ranks, and now they have to contend with a 5-on-5 retake.
Number 9, Clayster, watching the flank. That's going to be a crucial gunfight maybe against Havoc, but on your screens more importantly here. Major Maniac making a push, and that's the gunfight I was talking about. That's the first blood they needed. Clayster has the flank. He still has the flank. Pristini shutting down the bomb side as well. Clayster may have turned his back at the wrong time, but he got the cover, and he's going to send Nagafen running, packing.
Got to get him. 65 away from streaks. Send in the boys. Send in the hit squad. Please kill him. You're going to want that for the next few rounds. There's 8 seconds left. If he gets another kill, there we go. eUnited fans can breathe a sigh of relief. No lightning strike will hit them for a little bit. Who knows? The game's not over yet.
Still early days here. Clay winning this gunfight against Havoc. That was the initial there, and it might have been the first blood. Havoc in bolts once again, ironically enough, but when he backs off here, he gets behind that cover just in time, and tough times for Major Maniac as Clay doesn't miss those.
Clayster has been around the block a few times.
One of 2 players to go to every single Call of Duty Championship alongside Tommy, I believe, qualified from the open bracket.
Keeps the run going. Round 5. Sim keeping the snipe out, and oh no, he's running the Sorg, and he will need it because he's about to run into a whole load of Gen.G. They've just backed up. They caught whiff of something. Spidey senses were tingling, and now they've retreated, and that's a smart tactical retreat because they were about to hit Chrysler.
And it could just be a delay here. Gen.G might have just hit the brakes. 30 seconds, and then they make their push. It's Abizi and Simp, though. 2 of the most fearsome players. Pristini goes down, so does Clayster. Abizi, though, he's one to answer back, but Nagafen makes it a 4v2. Once again, numbers favoring Gen.G. The jump over the fence is too much. And that little pause, that little break, Gen.G, they switch things up. They've been aggressive, they've been fast, and they have taken the rounds, but this time, it's not rinse and repeat, and that's what I like about Gen.G. It's the strategy that comes behind, and Havoc's going to highlight a nice play here in the round, once again with that Sorg in hand.
They just managed to disrupt that rhythm that eUnited were in. And that was a tidy round from Gen.G. The search and destroy prowess continues at 4-1. It's first to 6 here in search and destroy as we go into round number 6. And it looks like a heavy A hit from eUnited. They're going all in on this one. They're going to leave everything on the field here at A. They're going to send 2 players in on the defense for Gen.G. And already it's off to the races. Sim with a nice 2. And Havoc's trying to hit the connector now. If you can find something, that'd be great. But at the moment, the numbers are very much in the favor of eUnited. Sim, any more kills to your name? He's going to find the 3rd. There's the 4th before he goes down. Beautiful work there. eUnited in a 2v1 right now. Major Maniac all alone.
He said leave it all on the table. Sim's done his job. Pristini does his too. Major Maniac will fall. Any much needed round there for eUnited. A big sigh of relief, I think they're coming in. As Simp opens up with a double, closes with a double.
You give him another inch and he's going to take that ace right there. That was pristine form from Sim. And a crucial round to win.
I think it's always nice to just kind of take a breather and just appreciate exactly, where Sim was a year ago and, where he is right now. For someone to kind of come up the ranks so quickly, so fast, and almost be the star of the show.
Drinking from a sippy cup, I think he was. I'm not sure. I have no idea. You'll have to ask. Here we go. Round 7, 4-2. Again, that round crucial for United. If they don't hit that one, you're sitting at Gen.G 5-1. That is a very, very tough comeback situation to be in. Sim, what do you got? Here we go. Up in the windows. Can he get the cleaning done? He won't. That shot rings out. Quick rotation back. The transition now on the offense for Gen.G towards B. Sim's going to find absolutely no one right now. He's home alone.
Gen.G have been very good when they get the bomb down at B. Now the scary thing is nobody is defending B here for eUnited. It's going to be a pretty much free plant. We've got 1 player, Major Maniac, out in the water. Havoc, though, could be the thorn that puts the nail in the coffin for eUnited, saying that Arcetes finds Envoy.
That's
Clayster finds Morks.
Abizi finds Nagafen. Havoc. Someone's going to find you. Who's it going to be? No, he's going to get an Abizi. Now it's the defuse coming through from Simp. That's going to be big enough. Major Maniac catches the ankle. Pristini comes in for the save. Clayster, he's going to make safe the house, and that's it. The defuse is going to come through. There's no chance now for any retribution from Gen.G. Another clinical round from eUnited.
Everyone won the 1v1s. That's what you like to see if you're an eUnited fan. It was a plant with all 5 players still alive. Here, coming out on top is eUnited.
Oh no, Abizi died. Beezy died.
That's all right.
Solid work, though. So we like to see out of eUnited, those clinical retake rounds. They don't mind hopping the bomb. They don't mind throwing players on top of it, body blocking the diffuser, taking those shots. And that was a solid, solid round. And again, it's 2 back-to-back now for United.
And again, we talked about Gen.G when they went up against Splice. Splice was the team to beat them at S&D, but Gen.G looks so strong in the respawns. Is this a must-win for United? You know, do you feel United can take the respawns? I mean, talking control, hardpoints, I really do. I mean, judging map 1, you might argue differently, but the talent is there. The bomb is going down, and it is at a frag out for Arcet. He's trying to connect with Envoy. He's not going to connect just yet, but he's going to push them back. Bomb is being replanted here for the 2nd time.
But look how far forward the ICRs are right now for Gen.G. Nagafen's pushing right on in, and Arcet's left his post for a second. He's let those players slip right on through to the vines. Envoy just on the left-hand side there. He slips through, gives him a little bit of a flesh wound. Not enough to quite get the job done, but Clay on the flank. Clay on the flank, able to find maybe more than one, but Simp and Abizi are going to get it done for him. Simp gets destroyed by Major Maniac. And now we're down to a 2v1. Havoc's the last player. He makes it a 1v1 now against Abizi, and he's going to make the charge. He's already stunned him up. Abizi's having a slow one so far at 2 and 6, and with 30 seconds left, Abizi's got to get the bomb down and win the 1v1.
This is nervous. This is tense. You see what I see. Bomb down, 45 seconds. Havoc versus Abizi, 2 of the best Sorg players there is. 2 of the best grapples out there too. Check that mini-map. Not going to come out to each other just yet. Havoc checking his flank, but time is ticking. You've got to push these fences. Abizi to-ing and throwing. He's not in the sky.
No, this is to tie the map. This is for the round. The shots are there. Havoc's going to check the bomb. He's going to keep moving 15 seconds. Again, Abizi just got to keep running Abizi. No worries. He's got to keep moving. He gets the kill. Abizi. That little hop.
I think as well Abizi on this final kill, he actually throws a frag right over the top of that roof to make sure he's not diffusing. Whether it would have connected, I don't know. Havoc was so tempted to hop that diffuser at around 16, 17 seconds, and I would have loved to have seen that.
But you're right, the frag over the top of the house.
Whether it would have connected, who knows?
I mean, it would have been incredible if it did, but perfect plays from Abizi. He had a backup plan. And then he had his Maddox. 4-4, into the 9th we go.
Try it again, Nagafen, Simp says.
Close, but no cigar for the young Simp. The potential for more, but Gen.G are smart. They're not going to let these heads poke out too far. They're not going to extend past it. The bomb can go down safely without any fear of that Paladin. In all this gunfight, though, Clayster, number 9, drying off his boots. He's had a quick swim, and now he's getting back into the fight. Abizi there on the connector. It's your pal Havoc. You remember him from the last round.
Clay goes down. That's the flank, and now number 1, Envoy can turn around and make this 5v4. However, 2 new balls. Tim finds a snipe. Nagafen evens this up to a 3v3, but 22 seconds to go. Arcet lights it up with the ICR, and suddenly Havoc and Envoy, they're in a world of trouble. It's all down to Havoc, and he's going to be taken out with plenty of time. eUnited coming up clutch once again.
We'll see who gets that diffused. A solid round. Again, defensive hold was absolutely fine from Gen.G. They didn't make any terrible mistakes. They watched the flank, they took care of Clay, they had their trades on point. But when you got Simp hitting snipes, that's the great differentiator there. That's the biggest difference maker. When he hits a big snipe like that, there's no way you can trade that out effectively.
I mean, when everything went down, we didn't really see what Prestini did, but he damaged 2 players minimum there. And then you saw him pick up 1. It was Envoy, and Envoy was rotating back from taking out Clay. Prestini missed a do-it-all. Sometimes doesn't get the credit he deserves, but right now he's trying to lead his team to a map victory. Already down by 1 in the series, lost out on Hardpoint, but it's 5-4. No score streaks, no specialists. Simp with a Paladin, kind of a specialist itself, but we'll let that slide.
This is map point for United. 10 and 6 for Simp. Great work from here, Major Maniac. Quick trades come through. 3-on-3 as if it were that way from the beginning. That was fast. Simp's trying to watch the flank as well. He's got shots in through. The strife up over the top. It's a leapfrog here upside by the fences. Prestini's still good. He's going to make a kill. Simp can't get the second. It's a 2v1. Now a 1v1. Abizi. Lightning can't strike twice for the young man. Round 11.
My goodness. Morks and a Beezy, I think it was. It was like headshotting jumping over those fences. Trying to find, and it was Simp actually nearly gets the shot punch onto Morks. That would have been a double with the Strife, but it comes down to this. Round 11. I believe there's no score streak. I don't think there's any specialists. We'll have a quick check as we get into the final round.
No,
we're all clear.
The old-fashioned way. The old-fashioned way is a 5-man push towards A. eUnited, they're all in.
Just get sticky.
They're all in. No one's home so far. Morks is going to be the first one in. Yeah, here we go. Lining up with the defense. This is it. The reinforcements cutting their way through mid-map. That shot's going to tell him everything you need to know. It is going to be an all-out brawl on A. They're going to ring the bell and get this fight started. Arcetes is going to take Morks to the cleaners. Can he find a second? He's got a frag grenade to work with. He has no idea of the trophy system, though. Will he get it? Envoy, he's in Old Faithful. He gets eaten up, but Arcetes eats him alive. Nagafen gets the trade through. It's a 4-on-3.
Concussions going back and forth. 4v2, eUnited. They're in a favorable position right now with 40 seconds. 3 hits.
Wait.
My goodness, having the shot punch does not connect. Nagafen finds one, and now in a 1v2 will go down. eUnited come out on top. Clayster feels the energy from you guys right here in CWL Miami. Tying up the series, Simp with the snipes, Havoc with the shot punches. We have a series on our hands.
That was 4-1 before eUnited decided to really get back into this one and take that map. By the horns, by the scruff of the neck, by the gonads, however you want to grab them, friends. That was a good search. And this series is far, far from over now. Tied up 1-1. Gen.G, eUnited. Coming up after the break, we have control on Arsenal, friends. Don't miss it. Unplug the phone, put the kids to bed. When we come back from the break, more COD.
The Call of Duty World League is brought to you by TCL, America's fastest growing TV brand. And Scuff Gaming, the official controller of the CWL.
amp game fuel. Level up the game.
And we are back. Welcome back, friends, to the CWL Finals here in Miami during the break. Giveaways being made and men being made out of boys by Guy Blaze. We love it. The action here has been incredible, and so far we're tied up 1-1 with Gen.G versus eUnited. Miles and Moby carrying you through this one, and we're very happy to be here. We're not too sunburnt. Miami's treated us very well. The fans have been incredible. Miami have not disappointed.
It's a good time, and I tell you what, it is only getting better. We have a really good series on our hand. We're going to be going into map number 3. It is all tied up between two titans from North America, Gen.G and eUnited, going head-to-head. And I tell you what, coming into Control, I kind of don't know what to expect. We saw the respawn dominance from Gen.G. We saw eUnited coming up clutch and really turning that search and destroy around. But I feel like Clace is feeding off of the crowd. That energy is going through him. He loves it.
He does love it. Now, interesting enough, both teams have absolutely decimated their previous contenders when it comes to Control matchups, so this should be a bout to remember. Arsenal will be our playground. Control will be the game mode, and this is far from the end of the series. Let's get into it. Arsenal. Very close-paced map. Got to be quick on your decisions. A wrong call will cost you a point. Kill streaks very, very effective on the outside of the map. On the inside, expect those ICRs to be doing work. Watch out for the window. They'll get you.
Windows are always dangerous, man. Gotta watch out for the window.
Especially in Black Ops 4. Every window is dangerous in Black Ops 4. Here we go. If you just joined us, it's winners round 3. Gen.G United. Straight off the rip into A we go. It's a heavy defense actually for United on B, but the 3 of them are going to overextend.
I like this from eUnited.
They're waiting for it.
It's a 2 into A, make a lot of noise, and then see you later, we're off to B. It's the old classic distraction. eUnited might have just pulled the wool over Gen.G's eyes for now. The first tick will come in. Arsty's a BZ Sim. Combined for 4, and the second tick almost guaranteed here. B may be done and dusted in just about 25 seconds. eUnited, without losing a life, just one.
There you go.
We'll take B.
They're the only team to get a perfect run in Control, and it was on this very, very map they did it. Everybody say goodbye to B and hello to A as we make our way forward. Our cities. That was a gruesome do. That was a tidy 2. And here we go. Progress at A already. First tick done. The bodies are on point. Nobody does it like eUnited. He's got streaks now for our cities. He hasn't died yet. He's at 6-0. Where did round 1 go?
Straight into the top pocket of eUnited. We saw Arcetes on the Bravo. We started at Hardpoint at 1-11. Now he's starting, what, 8-0? This guy's got full streaks. Gen.G in trouble, and rightly so. Best play should be Arcetes. Just rewind to the very start of the round. Just watch his whole round.
We could almost get the whole round in a best play clip. That's really exciting. I can't believe. I mean, Gen.G's face throughout that, they were kind of just like, wait. What do you mean the round's over? When did we lose A? When did that happen?
It started from that distraction. They sent Pristine and I believe 1 more into A. They just kind of shot the weapons like, ooh, come and get us, and then we're off.
Yeah, the 3 sat in the window, and as soon as that shot went through, they were like, and that's the go. And they charged forward straight into round 2. Now, this obviously won't be as fast if you're an eUnited fan, because they have to hold for a minute 22, but can Gen.G find something special off the rip? They're all going towards A. One's going to be hitting the outside of the map. Clayster dodges the nade with ease, finds the shots. Major Maniac is clean too, and this is a very lovely start. Gen.G going to find the kills, but the trades are there, and Arcetes sitting in the vents. He's a regular John McClane. Yippee-ki-yay, says Arcetes. Now the advantage as they move forward. 8-0, still sitting on top of it.
Yeah, he's having a lot of fun here. However, plays pushing through food. Now he's going to find himself in a little bit of trouble. Will go down there, but he gets the full streaks. He puts eUnited in a fantastic position. Now it's over to his twin brother. See what he can do over by Trophy. He's going to fall there by Morks. The team shot coming in for Gen.G will prevail. Plays to catch him one off guard. Finds one, finds Naga, not enough.
Easy now, just slowing the pace somewhat. Sim keeping the streak safe. What? 14 HP, he doesn't care. A re-challenge like that absolutely made a tough stuff. Sim's going to stay in this position far forward, trying to slow down the push towards B, but A is where they're trying to divert the attention. 2 on the outside. United can slow this down. I mean, Clay could sit and wallbang that all day.
Time's ticking, Miles. There's 10 seconds on the clock. Someone needs to push. Number 9's going to be the effective one. Havoc, he's going to go down as well. 2 for eUnited. The time has paused, but the time will continue as Arcetes 11-1 with a 3-kill streak. Gen.G nowhere near. Miles, you said that round 2 may not be as quick as round 1.
It was almost
I need a
as long
referee
as
to
a round.
confirm.
Almost just as long as a round.
What do you reckon's in store for round 3? That's the question.
Or how fast can eUnited beat a personal best at the rate they're going? Oh boy. I don't think anyone on Gen.G is near streaks. Or not streaks, but specialists. They've got nothing special to break through this. They're getting outgunned, outpositioned, outpaced at every corner right now by United. This is pretty sweet control, mate.
Yeah, well, Gen.G have got about 8 kills between them at the moment, so that doesn't surprise me. But moving forward, Clayster and the boys of eUnited looking for a hot 3-0. This is a time where you can't take your foot off the gas.
Yeah, RST still has a lightning strike to work with. Tempest available as well. There's plenty to throw.
It's the same strat.
It is the same strat. Lying in wait. They've got 2 on the defense now. The lightning strike ping comes through. He's going to just force those plays inside A. They may get a kill, but the lightning strike's there. B's about to get pummeled. The backside of B takes an absolute hiding, but they don't get any kills out of it. Here comes the play. 2 kills for United. They're going to be straight on the point. Arsty's once again just doing it with the ICR. Almost finished that first tick.
Yeah, he's lights out right now. He's taking down his teammates at this rate as well. Envoy does shut down Pristini. One in the vents to sneak through. The ICR, though, it's going to be enough for 1 kill. Clayster with a beat down onto Nagafen and no tick, or no further tick, should I say, onto B. They do get 1, and this might be the time for United to rotate round. They've got 1 specialist to work with, that being Arsty's Tempest here. They'll be looking for the hot 3-0, 50 seconds on the clock. We've got 2 on the flank, Simp and Pristini.
And this is exciting. I was like, what happens if we don't see a perfect cap in the start on A or on B, and then we go through to A, and now we're going to see it. This is the masterminds at work. This is eUnited making the play develop in the vents. Going to get cleaned out there by Nagafen. Pristini hits the backside. He cleans up admirably, finds a 2, and that's it. We're on A. Oh no! Simpson, you spawn. Sim's starting to cause a little bit of mayhem, and that damage is going to just buy time. Again, this whole time, we're still seeing the capture at A. You have to stop Sim. Now you can make your way onto the point. Now you can try to stop the objective capture.
Coming through the door is going to be Envoy, just find 1. Clayster retaliates though here, and still on A is eUnited. Second tick will be coming in. Don't forget the first has already gone on to B. The time is paused. Concussion will hit a BC right in the face, but as RC's goes down elsewhere, it looks like Gen.G have diverted towards B, and they're more than happy to set up, and rightly so. They've got the life lead here at 18 to 16. They've got 90 seconds on the clock to play with. This could be the start of something good for Gen.G.
Yeah, Nagafen's already in the spawns now at eUnited. Just trying to deal a little bit of damage. Envoy, woohoo! Just gets away. Clay, catch. Bad Clay, doesn't catch. We are going to see the play still coming in from behind. It's going to be Clayster sitting in the spawn of Gen.G as they try to just envelop around B, and Abizi may get pushed back, but he's not dead yet. He's going to come back in for another swing straight away. The flood now has been taken care of from behind, so eUnited have now got 1 angle of attack. Prestige can find a kill from behind, and Abizi can keep holding lobby, allowing the reinforcements to show up. They've got to make sure they don't lose that. Gunfight's down by the B street, and this could be a solid push for eUnited. Pristini with a big win. Arcetes with another, and Sim makes it a 3. This is dangerous stuff from eUnited!
Oh my goodness!
11 to 9. Now they're on your point.
5 down, War Machine out, ticks are coming in, streaks are raining down, and Gen.G are getting absolutely nowhere near this. He's going to fire down there. The flak jacket may be out. Can they get in? The answer is no. eUnited come out with a dominating 3-0 in the control and take the lead in the series 2-1 over Gen.G. It started with Arcetes. It finished with Sim, but it had a touch of all 5.
Whew. I don't know why you play eUnited on Arsenal Control. I'm not sure.
You want a challenge?
I think so, yeah. I mean, that face says it all. Is that disappointment? Is that just getting completely outclassed? 3-0 is 3-0, and it wasn't even close. The rounds were never close. I mean, the final round was as close as it could have got, and that was still an absolute blowout towards the end.
It really could have. I will say the last round there, Gen.G almost had the game, you know, to play for it. They had the life lead, but when you look back at the last 60 seconds here, it is this pinch. If you watch this setup here for United, they get in the opposing spawn, and it's when the kills come at the right time. We see Sim pick up a kill down low, and then we start to see number 6 here. You see he's backtracking. That being Nagafen at this time. It's just wrong place, wrong time. And at this very moment, you see it all going smoothly for Gen.G. You've got a 4 life lead. Nagafen goes down. Pristini on the flank. Abizi's with him. And with these kills coming in, you see this is a 3-life lead now for Gen.G. eUnited, really, they lose this wave of kills and it could all be over, but this is the turning point. Sim stays alive, he finds one, dodges another, beats down the last, but with Arstee's help, that is a 5-man wipe, and the tick just comes in so fast. Streaks, specialists, everything to play for, and Prestini up front as a distraction. You can't go wrong.
Can't go wrong. I mean, that was poetry in motion. Every single thing that could have gone right for United went right there. Everyone won their gunfights. They had a full lane to work with. That was beautiful stuff. Our head-to-head is going to be Envoy versus Sim. I mean, really, we talk about swords. We talk about incredible stats.
Whoa.
They are very comparable stats, but it's the search and destroy where Sim really has the advantage here over Envoy. Again, 2 Sorgs, incredibly close range players, so fast, so furious. They're gone in 60 seconds whenever you come across them. Feel, hey, more car jokes, you love it, my friend.
Always fun, always fun. I will say the consistency for Sim, for me, over the past 4 or 5 months has been incredible through London, through the Pro League, and now here at the playoff finals. It's just consistency. You know, he's young, he's ready, he's hungry, and he's got the players around him to excel that ability that he has. Right now, him and the squad are leading 2-1 in the series. Going into the Hardpoint, though, this is where Gen.G previously kind of shut them down.
We would love to see that payload search and destroy for that 5th map, but still, when you think about Envoy and Sim now, I'm like, hey, not a bad debut season for 2 young players in Call of Duty at the professional level.
Not bad.
Not bad, right?
I'll take it.
I'll take it, yeah. I mean, Sim still has to finish homework before getting on for scrims. I mean, that says a lot. Brilliant stuff nonetheless. Frequency we go for our 2nd hard point of the series. eUnited are sitting at match point. A win here will move them onwards.
Talk about a map as well that you're going to see the Sorgs come out and prevail. I expect Havoc to have a big game. His Sorg's always on point, but he's going to be facing Sim, Prestini, and Beezy. It's going to be kind of chaotic, to say the least. And as we let the players do the talking, we see Gen.G take out the first wave of kills. They're going to control you right now. And eUnited have that debate. How to push this, where to push it from, not to give up the spawns, as Major Maniac is already trying to flip them. The little devil.
I will say, this has actually been very good for United. Great work. I mean, Major Maniac winning crazy gunfights. He takes down Sim and Beezy.
Yeah, 5-kill streak for Major Maniac. I feel like we just pressed play and we're already looking at the score streaks for him. He'll be looking to rotate, maybe get the capture onto the next hardpoint or something close. Woo! Doesn't need it. Headshot onto Arcetes. Still contested. Ring around the roses. Pocket full of Prestini gets the better of him.
Can't get the 6th kill. Still, Spawn's now going to be going the way of United. They have the right-hand side of the map locked down. The hard point flips wide open, but we do have kills, all in the name of Gen.G. Clayster all alone on point. He's got to stay alive. He's got Arstee's now dropped, so his front door is wide open, and here comes the remainder of the squad from Gen.G, trying to push him out, trying to keep him outside of the front door. They're doing the best they can. Nagafen gets taken care of there on the side, and we're going to see Prestini still holding the front line admirably.
Oh, Sim's got a 2nd Sorg in his hand. And I tell you what, if you take a step back and think of what eUnited done, they completely lost the opening fight and they battled for you. They actually got outspawned, they got rotated on, and they've actually battled back into this. eUnited have done phenomenal here to get the lead and actually control this hardpoint. And even crazier, Miles, they've got the rotation into the next one as well. eUnited have turned this game into a rough start, into almost a perfect play. Havoc's going to drop at the wrong time in the wrong place, and he's going to spawn at the opposite side of the map. You hate to see it. Prestini, though, already up the platform. Sorg in hand, grip attached. Quick draw at the ready. And a Beezy by his side. It looks simple.
These shots this time will count. Arstee's setting up for the push. Trophy system goes down. Nagafen just absolutely blindsides Clay there and knocks him out. The contest is there on the point. No points for anyone just yet. Havoc slides right into the jaws of Prestini as Morks finds another. And here we go. The battle for upstairs rages. Sim in a 1v1 now against that player. Nagafen cleans him up. And this is such a difficult hard point to break for these teams. Very tough. Possibly the hardest to break here on this map. Without the use of a specialist, Clay trying to lock down the elevator as he does. And again, eUnited have held the line. 2 players about to hit window at the same time. And Beezy makes the read, and now he's got to make the kills. He can't get it done. Major Maniac up over the top. So decisive.
Beezy trying to go for the fadeaway there, trying to find a double. Clayster, Mr. Consistent at 2.0, 10 and 5 right now on a 3-kill streak with the Maddox in hand. Major Maniac down to a slither, but the perfect trade from Simp comes in. Envoy down low, and it's going to be Gen.G's turn to maybe get a couple of points on the board. They're down by 50. It's early on, and they need these points. They're 2-1 down in the series here, but looking to battle back.
It really is the battle of the Sorgs right now. The Sorg duo for Gen.G. That's Havoc and Envoy. Quite slow starts for them. 6 and 10. 6 and 10. That's where they're sitting. On the other side of the board, Sim 9 and 8, 9 and 7 for aBeZy. Just because they're winning their fights, it does give a distinct advantage. Clay's in a position now to maybe pick up 2 on the flank. 1, 2. Can he get the third? It'd have been nice, but it's not a bad thing at all for eUnited. As right now the line is held still until Morks gets involved. aBeZy, what have he got? He's on point. He finds nothing. Must be a bit windy down there by the pipes. No one's going to have a hold of the hardpoint just yet as we line up for the next.
15 seconds left. That looks like it's going to go to Gen.G, but rotation as well may fall in the hands of Gen.G as well. 5 seconds as they start to push through the middle. aBeZy will go down. Nagafen with an all-important double, but when rotation hits, everything's gone down, everything's said and done. eUnited will lead here by 50 points and thereabouts, but Gen.G, they controlled this hardpoint last time. Is Morks going to look to rack up some streaks? The tags come in, he's looking for the assist, he's looking for help. He's screaming, he's shouting. No one's helping right now as Clayster and aBeZy break on through, knock the door down, kick it down. As we see a battle go time and time again. aBeZy coming out on top, 13 and 10 to his name right now.
It wasn't pretty. It was very ugly, as a matter of fact.
Slam.
But it's all good. Havoc slides in at absolutely nothing as eUnited hold the line. They hold the line. The contests are there, but they hold the line. 45 points away now from streaks as aBeZy. And oh boy, with that vision pulse, he's a kid in a candy shop. He can find whatever he wants now. The enemies are literally being lit up to him. Go and get him, mate. Okay, Havoc's gonna get it. There we go. Vision pulse coming through now for both sides.
Very important, revealing the location. A little bit of a difference in play style here as Envoy and Morks hold the front door, the back door. They're not actually on the hill, interestingly enough here, so no points gathered for the first 5. Gen.G will now jump upon that. Trophy system down, stopping those projectiles coming through, and this is pretty strong here for Gen.G. This is what they need. They can't let this slip, they can't let eUnited break through and have another strong showing, because at this rate, eUnited still nearly double the points of Gen.G.
Yeah, this is how they start to build those leads. Havoc's got the back door locked down, Morks covering as well. And seeing the front door as safe as they come, but from behind, War Machine's out for Envoy. Brilliant stuff. Can he get the direct hit? He can't. aBeZy's going to kill him. He's going to save that red room. And now over the top. We can't get another out of that one. 20 seconds left here in eUnited. They may not have had the majority of the time, but they're keeping this play alive. They're keeping the clock going in their favor. Rotations are about to go down, 12 seconds left, better late than never, and we are going to see it go into the hands of Gen.G. They've moved on out. eUnited have just let slip a little bit. Chance for Gen.G to get a solid chunk of time on the next hardpoint.
It's been real strong positioning for the last 10-15 seconds from Gen.G. The way they backed off that, they kind of challenged it at the same time as pushing backwards here, thinking about this next rotation. Morks could be a key factor, of course. That ICR will be looking down pipes as well. Major Maniac watching it for now. He's close to the Purifier. We always love to see one of those here. Let it burn, let it rip. We'll see what we can see. Major Maniac lucky to be able to see at this point with concussion and 3 people shooting at him. But aBeZy's in from Pristini coming in from behind. Envoy trying to shut him down. He's got to still be in the hardpoint. Can he find the door? Yes, he can. Envoy on a 5-kill streak, bro. Oh my goodness. Burn, baby, burn. Pristini still going strong, but let's be honest. A Graph Slam will always outweigh the Purifier that it is. 40-point lead. That's a tough cluster, but with Flat Jacket, Havoc will survive.
No problem. He stays well and truly alive there, but the bullets of Simp will get it done. RC Simp, Pristini, that's an eUnited kill feed. That's all good, but Naga trying now desperately to get back onto this point. Just the final few seconds, and again, the rotation goes down. It all comes down to Havoc, and Havoc, he's dead before he even hits the floor. Simp's now got control. War Machine's out and about. Say hello to my little friend, he says. As they start to ring out on the back, he's going to push the players on pipes well and truly out of this one. And he can see aBeZy making his way forward. If he stays alive any longer, the hardpoint's still in the hands of eUnited.
eUnited still in control. It seems very calm, collected. There's 39 seconds. There's the bomb in hand. Only finds 1. Crazy enough, I thought it might be more, maybe 3, but not this time. The Sorg will have to do for aBeZy. He's going to make it 2 and basically a half as we see Pristini clean on up. The contest still coming through. 60-point lead. Gen.G looking for that scrap time, but rotation has already set in for Simp and aBeZy here. They're already at you. Gen.G need to realize they need to move.
They gotta go, but this is big. Streaks are gonna help quite a lot. Major Maniac has managed to turn this around. 19 and 17, 5 kills in a row for him. The slaying power has gone the way of the United, the rotation's gone the way of the United, and that's why the scoreline says what it says. Havoc on point, just gets taken care of again. Don't forget, friends, the Sorg duo on eUnited, they took care of Dylan.
Major Maniac gets a kill on rotation on Clay. That's actually going to get him the Hellstorm. A 7-kill streak, as he's now got to Purify. Streaks don't matter when you've got that in the hand. He will finally fall, and this is where the streaks may come through. They're looking to not only keep the spawns, but they're going to try to push eUnited back into their spawn. The Tempest is out. Everything has been invested for eUnited. Morgs is close to the tac fire, Envoy near the War Machine, and we've got a double set of streaks here for Major Maniac.
Slow this one right down. That's what we want for Gen.G. eUnited, they just go, 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 and they're going to keep going. On the point, they take care of the Tempest. And now we're getting ready for the next. Major Maniac's in the right place at the right time, but oh my word, he gets Pristini. That'd have been big, that'd have been bad. Final 15 seconds now on the point. Simp's gonna go down. Nagafen fighting tooth and nail for it. On the backside though, Pristini has the spawns for next. You can see eUnited getting ready for that next one, and this is all good for eUnited. Match point still. The entirety of the Gen.G squad flood right on through the old Hardpoint. Nagafen pushes through middle. One solid breaks all they need, but the Hellstorms come through for Major Maniac. He's going to try and soften up the back. Here comes the Ordnance. He only finds Arcetes, but that's going to be enough to allow them to take the rear.
Yeah, take the spawn, and now all they can do is push him with what they've got. They've got 2 tac fires. They've got the War Machine to blast on out, but it only finds one. Abizi shuts it down. The cluster does find another onto Arcetes as well. But spawns have flipped for now, but will eUnited be able to break it back 209 to 154?
Whoa.
eUnited with a pretty strong lead still. Everything going down to contest, but 3 players fall for eUnited. Major Maniac finds the 4th as well. eUnited spawning down pipes, and Gen.G will have the last 25.
It's not over yet. eUnited are going to fight for this. They're really going in. They've just managed to push right through. They're in the doorway. They're lining up for the kills. Naga's going to find one. Sim gets 2 out of that before Major Maniac answers back. Final moments of this hardpoint will tick over. The spawners coming out for the members of Gen.G will be grabbing it, but again, eUnited are in. First into that hardpoint. They will be getting the first sweet tender taste of it as it flips over. And again, Gen.G are left to just pick up the pieces. They're left to just try to find the scraps, and here we go. eUnited are in the business end of the hardpoint.
Expect the lightning strike to come in, maybe be put forward at the platform as well and push these players back. You've got a cluster going in. However, 30 seconds is all they need. There's got plenty of time of pushing through the lobby. Uh-oh, Major Maniac. Major mistake for like, because he takes out Envoy. Nagafen Morks and Maniac will fall. And with only 20 points, eUnited now can close out the game here.
This is it for the series. No one wants to make that lower bracket run. Pristini holds the front door. The window gets cracked wide open. Here come Gen.G. You got to do it now. There's the final few moments. If you take care of these players on point, they do. It's going to be 5 seconds for the win. And eUnited, they're still holding on while they can. Pristini, the hero play from behind. He's got the Purifier Simps on the point. And just like that, friends, it is 3-1 to eUnited.
Don't need the Purifier, don't need the Specialist. eUnited get it done with the weapons in their hand, and they know what a huge series that was. Winners round 3, they move on, they progress, and they shut down Gen.G, who looked absolutely lights out previously to Splice. eUnited, a contender for that first place finish. We all know 500,000, $500,000 on the line for the champion. But what a series in Clayser. He's feeling that energy.
What a bump that hardpoint was to the old paycheck. Brilliant stuff from eUnited. I must admit, not what I expected coming out of Gen.G after the first hardpoint showing. I thought it was going to be a lot stronger for them. I thought they were going to have much closer games.
Yeah.
But what was that control? 3-0, friends. Absolute devastation. Still, Gen.G, they can make that run through the lower bracket. They still have to what? We've got Optic down there.
100 Thieves are down there.
100 Thieves down there. It's still all happening, friends. It ain't over yet. And my, what a series that was. The United fans here in Miami obviously loving that one. Gen.G, a little bit of time for soul searching before they go into that next matchup. But now, I must admit, we have a decent way for United before we have to see them again.
Yeah, there's a long way for these guys to go, but I think for United now, they can really just kind of soak in that energy, feed off this crowd, and really just enjoy this moment. But still, a long way to go.
Can they go the whole way, though? That's not for us to decide. That's definitely the players. But to break down the rest of the match, it's all from Mars and Momo. Katie in the desk, please take it away.
Thank you so much, gentlemen. Gen.G looking strong, but not strong enough to take down eUnited, who win that series 3-1 to continue on in their winners bracket run. Gen.G will now be dropping down to losers to deal with the likes of big names like Optic 100 Thieves, whoever comes out of that series. And that I would say was unexpected. Gen.G has looked so incredibly strong. eUnited is strong, but huge performances from the likes of Varsities and the rest of the team. So are you guys surprised at all about that, or maybe just seeing another Final Four eUnited?
I'm surprised throughout the entire weekend so far, Gen.G are losing their Search and Destroys. They have yet to win one, but they've only played 2 series. The way that they were up 4-1 in that map, you should be able to close that out. And then they end up losing in a 6-5 fashion with unbelievable plays out of Sim, picking up 2 pieces, dash punching when he needed to. And once they get that momentum, just winning that 6-5, you saw the roaring out of Clayster. He just got up and he knew it was time. Like he was like, all right, this is what it is. This is what we just did. You saw that comeback,
It's
this
doable.
is what we needed.
Yeah.
And then they go into that control, and that was probably the most dominant control game I've seen in general. RCD started off that first round. I'm pretty sure he was 8-0, picked up streaks. 11-1 at the end of the second round, and it was just complete dominance out of eUnited.
Just how impressive the offensive pushes on that control were it was insane to me. Like to see them just cap a point instantaneously on both offenses is something that you don't see out of any of these pro teams going up with a team that is as talented as Gen.G is.
And they made it look so easy.
They made it look so easy. We saw RCDs get inside that A point and just predict where every single player was coming from. We saw them go over towards B. Players are coming from backsteps, coming from lobby. They picked up every single kill that they needed. That control felt like it was like 6 minutes. It was so fast, so clean. eUnited looked fantastic. And I think it really started with that clutch that we saw in that game 2, where Havoc was in the 1v1.
Right.
Abizi comes from that middle statue and guns him inside of the U.
Havoc just didn't believe in his read. Havoc made the right play when he had the U control. He just didn't believe in his read to the last second. And that comeback from eUnited in that game, really, they're in general just momentum type people, just personalities. That's why that game 3 was incredible, because they most likely should have lost the game 2, but they clutched up. That's what they need to do. That's what we always talk about. We always know that eUnited has the talent to win. They just have to come in with the right mindset in the moment and actually clutch up and do it, and that's what they did. Came out in that game 3, destroyed, and in that game 4, Clayster actually came out really hot. And we were talking before about Clay, like maybe coming to the end of his road of being able to win. I don't believe that at all. He's been in 2 grand finals in this game, he's on his way to another one now.
Right.
This guy's a beast. And he had a good series as well.
And he has a good series, yeah. He's a good player.
This is a team that, me and you both predicted them to win. I think it was Anaheim, right? They looked incredible prior to that. And then, you know, they dropped the ball there. And people sort of forget about them. They're like, okay, they're good, but we don't think they can win an event. Because if there was an event to win for them, it would be that. Well, now a couple top teams have fell into that loser bracket. You have Optic down there, Gen.G, you have 100 Thieves. That's 2 of your finalists in a team that's been getting top 3 all season long. eUnited is set up to win a championship now. They're one of the best teams left in the winners bracket. Now they have another chance.
That is true, and I think going back to previous discussions we've had at other Opens and at Pro League, we thought they had already had their chance, and now they're most certainly going to get another. But again, winners bracket, you can see it there, the winners finals. eUnited will be facing off against either LG or FaZe Clan with that. That series going to be later today.